Today at Coyote Classics, we are listing for sale this 1967 Mercury Cougar XR7 390 S-Code car. We got this car in a couple weeks ago and kind of checked it all over. It's a nice solid car. 390 motor runs excellent. Appears to be all freshened up and restored. The car still needs to be restoration, but it's had a lot of good things done to this blue on blue car, and we're going to sell it just this way to the next owner and let them restore it the way they want to. This is just how the car came in. 394 barrel V8 engine. As we look at the top of the engine bay rails up here, that is all super solid, both sides. Still has the factory VIN number, never been messed with, S-Code. Both of the top of the fenders are perfect. There's no boils or any previous repairs that I can see. It is a power steering and a power brake car. Engine compartment looks awesome. Bottom of the hood looks good. It's all painted blue. And if we go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you'll see photos of the trunk, the inside of the trunk floor. That's all painted blue as well. The power steering belt is still not hooked up. It looks like they got a new bracket, but the belt was never hooked up, and we got it in. We didn't get to that yet either. So we are going to hook up the power steering belt, but other than that, on this video, that's exactly how we're going to sell this car as a running driving project. Motor runs great. Gaps in the top of the hood to the top of the fender are great. Gaps from front to back are really nice. It does have the hideaway headlights. I really highly doubt they work. I will pull the lights on, but I'm sure they don't. Yeah, the lights work behind the hideaway headlights, but I must need some work on the vacuums or something there. As far as the bumper goes, original bumper needs to be re-chromed. It's tarnished and scratched. Front valance is missing the little marker lights down there, turn signals. It's also missing some chrome around the front of the fender. And we have a lot of the chrome, like the chrome around the back window. There's a ton of chrome that come with the car. There's also extra front seats and back seats that are blue, and they're in great shape. They come with the car, and we have some blue door panels for the back as well, some new door panels. So also comes with two consoles, some new chrome pieces for the consoles as well. So we have a lot of stuff that does come with the car, and that's just how we're going to sell it. As we come here to the front fender, no major dents anywhere in the front fender. No dings, scratches, nothing like that I can see. As we go to the lower part of the fender, it's super solid. It's just whoever painted this car did not know what they were doing. They laid the paint on super heavy, so it's got a lot of orange peel throughout the car. So it will need to, you could wet sand and buff it, it would look a lot better. But I would just, as nice and as rare as this 390 S-Code is, I would just plan on repainting the car and doing a better job. But as far as the car at 20, 30, 40 foot away, it looks awesome. You get up close, you can tell that the car is very orange peely on the paint. As far as our tires go, they're 215 70/14s. Rims are in decent shape, caps are good. Cooper Cobras in the tires, got a lot of tread on them. No bubbles or blisters in the front of the door. Rocker panel looks great. Back corner of the door is great. No bubbles or blisters anywhere along there. Couple little paint runs right here in the bottom of the rocker panel. There again, no bubbles or blisters, guys. Really solid car on the outside appearance. As we look at the roof, there again, a lot of texture, a lot of orange peel, but I do not see any dings or hail damage anywhere. Around the back window is missing the chrome. We do have a bunch of chrome for it, and I'm sure that's probably in there as well. As we look up and down the sides, I think the metal's really good on it. It's just there's, again, so much texture that it does have a wave to it, but I think you got a really good start and a really good base to start on this car. We do have the rear valance. Comes with it, and that's painted as well. It's got new dual exhaust. It's got a new gas tank. It does have the sequential tail lights. Tail lights are all there. Back bumper's original. That shows some age as well. Back tire tread is excellent, just like the fronts. As far as our gap on the door, a little tighter on the bottom than it is on the top, but not bad. Corner of the door is perfect. Door jambs are painted. It will need new rubbers and the new rubbers here. It does come with a brand new headliner in the box. Door panel looks good, but it is black. It'll need to be dyed. Paint in the door jambs is just the same quality as the outside, actually a little better. Doesn't have nearly as much orange peel in it. Again, the seats are okay, the original seats in it, but we have better seats. They're the correct bucket seats as well. They're blue, and back seats blue that come with it. Back door panels are black. They're in good shape, but we have some other ones that come with it. Headliner's complete. Sagging a little bit in the back, and it's ripped around the console, but we have a brand new headliner that comes with it. Rear view mirror, visors, little overhead thing, it's still all intact. The little console there. It does have new carpet in it. I just set this console in there just for now. I have 2 consoles and some new pieces that come with it. The wood grain on the dash is in great shape. Got the nice Cougar steering wheel, wood grain deluxe steering wheel. It's in great shape, and the horn works. Inside corners of our doors, that kind of stuff's all jammed and painted blue. I mean, they took it apart to paint it, you know, and started to do the job right, and then they just messed up on the paint, so they just stopped, and that's where the project quit. Looks to me like they rebuilt. I don't have documentation, but from the way the motor runs and looks like they rebuilt the engine and did the engine bay in the trunk and did all that right. We're disgusted by the paint job and just decided to, you know, kind of quit on the project and hold off and get it repainted, and never got done. As far as our trunk lid goes, really not a bad fit. Sticks up just a little bit there. But it's kind of like that on both sides. Could be snug just a little bit, but really good gap on side to side. I don't see any dents or ripples or dings in the trunk lid. Got nice metal there. Quarter panel is excellent. No bubbles or blisters behind the rear wheel. As we go over the wheel, same thing, very solid. In front of the wheel is excellent. Again, no bubbles or blisters. Corners of the doors, lower fender, all of it looks really good. It does have the GT emblems on it. I don't know if it's a GT or not. I do know it's a 390 S-Code car, and it is an XR7. That's all I can prove on it without the Marty report. Fender's good. I mean, like I said, there's no major dents in the car, guys. There's dings and there's some bad bodywork as far as bad paint, but no major dents, no major rust anywhere on the car. The back window rollers will need to be redone just from sitting. The back window will go down with some help, but the rollers are getting bad. Here's your factory VIN 7F93S571753. It is a 65B, which is XR7. The color is D, trim is 6B, date 06C, DSO is 15, axle is D, trans is U. Corner of the door is excellent. This one does have the original blue door panel on it. The door panels are in great shape. They will need to be re-dyed. Carpet's new. Jams are all super solid in it. These dog legs are all solid. Now the power steering, like I said, is not hooked up. Horn works, wipers work. Heater fan works, guys. Shows that it's charging. It's been idling here for a long time, and that probably, I took all the pictures with it running too. So it's still at 25 to 30 pounds of oil pressure at an idle. It's a warm day out. It does not heat up. It's still right in the center of cool and hot. The gas gauge and the tachometer do not work. Other than that, the rest of the gauges all work. Heater and wipers, horn work. And we really didn't do much to this car, guys. We got it in and just cleaned it up a little bit. We had so many people asking for pictures that we decided, hey, we're just going to sell it as a project and take the pictures just as they are. Even without the power steering, the car goes nice and straight down the road. It rides nice and smooth. Kick down works, 4-barrel kicks in. The brakes work great, absolutely no pull left or right. I mean, obviously the brakes have all been redone as well, just by the way they feel. What a nice 390 big block car. Like I said, it's a running, driving project car. You could have yourself a super nice car with a brand new paint job and a little interior work. Speedometer does work. Going down the road, 60 mile an hour, nice and straight. Just wanted to put it up in neutral. I just wanted to make sure that we were in third. I don't have the gear selector in here, so, and we were. Runs and drives really nice down the road for not being on the road for quite a while. Shocks, exhaust, everything sounds good, feels good, steering feels tight. Here's our brakes at high speeds. Stops perfectly straight. Just by the way they feel, I'm not sure, I didn't look, but the way they feel, I'm guessing their disc on the front, they really stop nice. Tranny shift's great.